Madam and my everyone. So today, on behalf of my group mates, I'll be presenting on taping. So for the introduction, is that taping for injuries is generally refers to the application of adhesive tapes to provide support, stability, and protection to the injured or the vulnerable areas of the human body. So this practice is commonly used in sport medicine, physiotherapy, and general healthcare, where it is used in aiding of recovery and rehabilitation of injury. So there are various types of um, taping techniques, but we will be focusing on kinesiology taping, which is also known as the K tape. So this tape is known to be elastic and a flexible kind of tape, where it is designed to mimic the properties of human skin. So kinesiology taping is believed to provide support to the muscle and joints while allowing a full range of motion. It is often used for conditions like muscle strain injuries, and there are a few types of taping which will be explored in the next slides, and they are known as rigid taping, general kinesiology taping, and also the edema kinesiology taping. That's all.
In this part of the video, I'll be demonstrating the steps of wrist taping using rigid tape. The purpose of this taping technique is to stabilize the wrist joint or to prevent hyperflexion. Hyperflexion is the excessive bending at the wrist wherein the hand is abnormally close to the surface of the forearm. It may be caused by accidental injuries such as falling on your hands, or sports activities, or even normal daily activities. Severe hyperflexion can result in sprain or strain to the wrist. Hence why rigid taping is necessary as a preventive measure to prevent hyperflexion, or even as a rehabilitation measure to provide support for an already injured wrist. The hand is dry and free from wounds. A pre-wrap can be used or the area is shaved. The hand is wide open with the thumb facing upwards. This position is maintained during taping. The first anchor strip is slightly below the wrist and the tape is not pulled tightly. The second anchor strip is done above. At the wrist, the tape is angled forward towards the fingers. The anchor near the fingers is placed below the knuckles, starting from the pinky to the web space of the thumb. The tape is folded at the web space and goes around the palm and back up to the base of the thumb and back around to the pinky side of the palm. This is how the anchor strips should look like. The wrist is slightly extended and this position is maintained. One strip is placed in the middle from the anchor near the fingers to the first anchor strip with slight tension. Next strip is placed diagonally from pinky side to thumb side with slight tension. Another strip is placed diagonally from thumb side to pinky side with slight tension. Step 7 to step 9 is repeated once more. The wrist is flexed to assess the support given by the tape. If pain is present, more strips are added. If no pain, the tape can be closed. To close the tape job, step 3 to step 5 is repeated. And this is the final look of wrist taping using rigid tape.
Greetings to everyone, my name is Darshni and today I'll be demonstrating on how to use the kinesiology tape in our elbow. So the main purpose of the main idea of using this kinesiology tape is to stabilize the injured area by lining adhering to the skin to the tissue the tape is wrapped around. This tape also allows the connective tissue surrounding the affected muscle or tendon to move along with the body. Make sure the position of the elbow at 90-degree angle. For the first strip, tear back paper 2 inches from the end to create the first anchor. Place the anchor on one side of the tricep muscle with no stretch. Peel back the paper from the middle segment of the strip. Apply the tape with a moderate stretch down the side of the arm and curving under the elbow joint. Lay down the second anchor on the back of the forearm with no stretch using the last 2 inches of tape. Create an anchor at one of the end of the second strip. Repeat the same technique as the first strip on the other side of the arm, crossing over the first strip under the elbow joint. Lay down the last anchor with no stretch and smooth over the full application to ensure the tape is completely applied to the skin.
For the first strip, tear back of your paper 2 inches from end to create your first anchor. Peel the back of your paper from middle segment of the strip and apply tape with moderate stretch along the side of the kneecap. Lay down the second anchor with no stretch using the last 2 inches of tape. Create an anchor at one end of the second strip. Repeat the same technique with the second strip on the other side of the kneecap. Lay down the second anchor with no stretch. Smooth over the full application to ensure tape is completely applied to the skin.
Good morning everyone, my name is Karina and I'll be explaining in terms of edema kinesiology tape. There are three main functions in terms of using the edema kinesiology tape. First thing first, since this type of tape is applied in a specific pattern, it has the power of causing the lymphatic fluid to flow. Henceforth, it directly reduces the swelling that is caused towards the injury. Secondly, edema kinesiology tape also helps in terms of pain management because when the swelling is reduced, the pain automatically goes down. Third thing, it also has the capability of providing a gentle sense of support and compression towards the injury since the swelling would directly be reduced by the kinesiology tape.
This taping is that we should prepare the skin, which is by making sure that it is dry and clean. And next is by anchoring the tape to a joint or muscle. Next step is by stretching the tape to the desired length, and we should also avoid overstretching so that it may cause discomfort and it reduces the effectiveness of the taping, and we should give it time to adhere, which is about 20 to 30 minutes. That's all. Thank you.
Rigid tapping and kinesiology tapping both have its own differences. The first one, for rigid tape, it is usually wrapped around the affected area to provide support and also stability. Unlike rigid tape, kinesiology tape is applied in a specific pattern depending on the injury or the corrective behavior in mind to enhance joint and also muscle proprioception, increase movement and also to boost performance. Some of the benefits of taping are to be used to give support to muscles that have been injured or overused. Not only it relieves some of the immediate pain, but also it takes stress off that muscle and allowing the muscle for a faster recovery. Last but not least, tapping also encourages better movement. The way we use our bodies was not necessarily the best way of using it. Hence, tapping our bodies in a certain way can retrain them to move in ways that are more natural, easier, or safer.